This is Tim Wells with Face Made for Radio and Voice Made for Newsprint, and this is ClickFunnels Click Designs. Just this past week, ClickFunnels 2.0 became a full-fledged CRM, and they made some changes to the main interface, which we'll be looking at in just a little bit. And the changes are not that drastic as you might think they were, but they are something we need to explore a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and do a short review of this in just a little bit. As usual, I'll throw it out this in desktop capture mode so you can see my face, because apparently it's real important that people see my face, so I don't know why they want to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and switch over to window capture view so we can get the toolbars out of the way and just look at ClickFunnels 2.0. And so I'm going to do that right now. Alright, so we're back, and so this is ClickFunnels 2.0 main interface. Let's take a look. We've got a new panel over here, and we're looking at just a little bit. This middle panel, or what you call the main area here, actually looks remarkably the same. I don't think they really changed anything there. So it's pretty much like it was before, or so minorly changed that it doesn't make a difference. And so everything that has changed pretty much has been on this left-hand side here. And so at the top is our ClickFunnels logo. We have a search magnifying glass, and then we have our notifications here. Underneath that, and sort of rearranged, is we have funnels, products, customers, and marketing. And funnels area looks pretty much like it always did. Now, remember when we click on an item on the left and we bring up this page, we can always change the view from the table view, which it's on right now, to the cards view. And go ahead and give it bigger icons. So whichever way you want to go on that, you'll be able to do it for each of these four sections. For our funnels, I prefer the table view, so we'll put it back. And we're back. So next, underneath that is products, and you have all products inventory. I don't have an inventory right now, so just click on all products. It's going to show a list of products I've created in ClickFunnels 2.0. Now remember, in ClickFunnels 2.0, products are universal, and so you can take one product, say like this getting started with keto one here, and you can actually assign that to any funnel from this area, so you don't have to recreate the same product over and over like you did in ClickFunnels Classic. So that's a real benefit right there of having 2.0. And then we will have customers, and this is where you're going to have your contacts and things like that. Your subscriptions and all that will be in this area. So if we go to contacts, we can see a list of our contacts. We can also look at things like subscriptions. If you've got people who have subscribed to a course or something like that, fulfillments and other things. So that's what that area is. And then we have marketing, which is got to do with your email sequences and your workflows. So we have our workflows here, and you see we have all of these workflows for email sequences. And again, you can click it on card view if you want to. In fact, I kind of prefer this one on card view, so I'll probably leave it like this after it loads up. And then of course you have your automations, your broadcasts, and your email templates in here. And so that is going to be your marketing section. Now I am going to skip over the app section for right now, and we'll just look at the bottom here. We have a gear icon, and then it says workspace settings. Workspace settings used to be just called settings, but it's actually the same thing, although I do think they've added a few things to this area. But it's just your general settings that are going to apply to your workspace. And so we have our billing, our domains, our marketing settings. Now I do believe that has changed from the marketing area. Your assets, your pages, now that I do think has changed as well, location. So there are a few changes here. Some things are here now. And then your tags and things like that. So there have been a few things moved to this area. But remember, these settings only apply to the workspace called SMP certification. So if I were to choose another workspace, you might have a different set of settings as far as what we have selected within these icons that would apply to that workspace. So remember, each workspace is its own individual area, and you can have more than one workspace in ClickFunnels 2.0. All right, and one other thing we will mention here, integrations is where you would integrate third-party integrations with ClickFunnels 2.0. So that'd be your things like your autoresponder, like Aweber, GoToWebinar. Don't have one for Zoom, Slack, things like that. So if you're doing a third-party integration, these are the ones that are available automatically in ClickFunnels 2.0. If you want to integrate other third-party applications, you may be able to do that with Zapier and webhooks. You'll just have to probably look up, see if that's possible. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and get out of here and go back to this area, which is called apps. Now, all these apps are apps that are available in ClickFunnels 2.0. And by default, these are the ones that are set up. So you have your site, analytics, community, courses, landing pages, message hub, and payments AI. You can click on this arrow and open up the apps area, and you can see there's some that aren't installed right now. The ones that are installed, we have a check mark and added. We do have these for appointments, opportunities, countdown funnels, and short links. And short links I have not tried out yet. As I understand it, it's going to allow you to redirect to another URL. As I understand, it's going to let you redirect from one URL to another, but I haven't tried it out yet, so I really don't want to say too much about it. But just be aware, these are all apps that are made by ClickFunnels, and they're all in this area. These are all going to be just ClickFunnels produced applications, and there may be more of those in the future. And then this one here, landing pages, this kind of needs a special notice. So we click on landing pages. We will see this one list. These used to be called standalone pages in the previous version. And so these are individual web pages. These aren't funnels or site pages. These are individual web pages. Now they put that here, but if we go to workspace settings, we go to pages here, you'll see we also have the landing pages here, and this resembles the pages as it was in the old version. And so we've got our landing pages in this case, our theme pages, our site pages, and our funnel pages all in this area. So I do believe that's moved a little bit, although that changes. And one other thing here on our site. And this is another change that isn't that big a deal, but it can be disoriented first. So our site is where we'll have our overview, site pages, blog, and customer center. Now in the previous version, they had an icon that's called Funnel Hub, and that has gone away. The Funnel Hub is still available, but we just got rid of that, and it's now under Overview. So if we click on Overview, we'll see a couple things here. We'll see here recent posts, that's from my blog. We will also see here our current theme, and then we've got some quick links down here to things like customer center, blog, new blog post, add a domain. Now here's where it gets interesting. Now used to, in the old system, you would have this theme would be right about here, and then there would be two buttons, one that says preview and one that says configure. Now if you want to configure this main funnel hub area, you're going to click on edit site, and then that will open up, and then it will open up this toolbar on the left side, which looks like what you would have been used to seeing had you been using the previous version of the ClickFunnels 2.0 interface. So it's not a big thing, but it's a little disorienting at first, and then we can go to everything we want here. Anyway, that is sort of the quick quick overview of the changes to the ClickFunnels 2.0 main panel. I'm sure there'll be maybe some few more surprises come way as you work with it, but that is basic overview. It's a little different than it was before, but not so much. I mean, the one thing that really I found kind of interesting from a design perspective is that this area down here is where we can select our workspace. And so we click on that, and then we can pick out whichever workspace we want, depending on how many you have. I just find it interesting that it used to be up here. And so I just find it curious that they moved it all the way down there. But, you know, not a big deal. So that's going to be my video on reviewing the changes to the ClickFunnels 2.0 main panel. Not that different. Just kind of gotta get used to they shifted some things around, renamed a few things, and then once you get that figured out, you can rock and roll again. So my name is Tim Lewis. I'm a certified ClickFunnels funnel builder. I also make tutorial and demonstration videos on ClickFunnels, Click Designs, and other useful tools for funnel hacking. And that is the video for tonight. I will talk to you later. Bye.